time trying to bait you out as well, you know?
Yeah, I don't like both comps.
Okay, DRG on defense, Heretics on attack. They're gonna have to win a pistol, maybe two. What's your thoughts on no duelist comps on this map?
Honestly, I like it, but that's just
Yeah.
because I feel like it's weird because you know on the A site on attack, like after you break this like where the Sov is now, it's actually such a long way into the site, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of a weird one where like, having the dasher isn't as important as just running it down elbow or on the left side and then, I don't know, Sage walling.
Yeah, I'd rather have a Sage than a duelist.
The thing is, it's not this map. You don't need a dasher the same way you need it on other maps, but it just makes it easier with how, like, especially because you can have Rays who can still get a lot of impact even regardless of the dashes, just to use other stuff.
That's why I like the Neon, because you just need pace.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Where these three guys are at this moment, you just need to fucking run fast. Freaking run fast. I'm sorry for this.
Yes, we had Pansy on here earlier. They're all fine now.
Okay.
Oh, we're allowed to swear.
I mean, you're allowed to, yeah. Don't go crazy over there.
Benji Fishy and Rian's both weak though.
Oh, this is actually kind of winning for DRG, but Heretics are doing the smart thing and wrapping around again, because you can't just play free from elbow.
Oh, we need to tap it before.
Yeah.
You always need to tap
But
it.
he has
before.
count,
Oh, this
man.
is strong. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
looking
good.
good.
First kill from Bukashu.
Ah, but this.
A 2v2 Rian's, remember,
Oh,
still
you
weak,
can roll
49
with
HP.
that. Okay, nice.
Oh wait, I kind of feel like one guy could stick
So
it, no?
I think either I think you either stick there or the guy that tapped the spike has the dual side. Like you can't go back a site and wait for them to run into the smoke. Like I think just dual it.
Duck hunt in the back there. Yeah,
Do that. Heretics are just so good at buddy system as well here.
Yeah.
Like a
Nice
rest.
trading.
Helps them do that.
Neil has done such a great job with the team.
Yeah, Neil and Weber are good.
Shion 7 there, getting a little too over eager in the beginning with that Gecko flash running through, throwing it straight at them. Maybe he needs to throw it up in the air next time. Yeah.
That's always how this stuff goes, no? Because if you think about how they were
I like
considered,
the
like
idea. I like
people
that
were
they
so
wanted to
down
take
on
the
them
fight,
last
but
year after their season
it
last
just
year,
doesn't really go
but they
their
got the
way.
correct team and you get to see what it actually
A
does.
Spectre and 2
Whereas,
rifles for the side of the attack.
Yeah, it's the thing is it's hard to not judge individuals from like a whole team.
Too, just to make
So
sure
Yeah.
it's nice that they got a second shot
silly
at it
business.
I
No
agree.
antics that DRG are up to.
because that team was a
mid.
shocker.
Look at all this utility for the hit. Not trying to get cheesed at all is Heretics.
That's a nice way of
That
putting
goes back to that
Yeah, that was a very
discipline
nice way of putting it,
Nice
actually.
Oh yeah.
Bukashu
Okay.
potentially overwhelmed as Nick falls. He's able to get one.
Bukashu
is,
gets
but
one.
ultimately-
I feel bad for DRG because it's not like they're even getting
the
any
spacing
good
from
start
Heretics is
into it,
so
and the
on point
Heretics
right
are
now.
so good at
It
like
feels like even if
snowballing as
DRG
well.
Get the instant headshot. It's traded right away. I mean, look.
Well,
Like,
it's
Even if Boo had gone
Rian's
down
to
there,
send this or not?
it's gonna get traded.
something
right
interesting
away.
Heretics
Just
did
so
against
really
us
have a
is
fight back there.
this after plant
But
B
you're right, the
stuff.
spacing
They
of the
just
trading has
planted the
been
bomb,
really nice for Heretics.
went back to main, and then they tripwire the
Heretics didn't
push,
need to really cook anything up
like
there.
a tripwire
That's
for
too
the after
special.
plant, you know?
Yeah,
That's what they did
like
against
what
us as
Sentinels,
well.
like what Sentinels do.
They-
It's actually so hard to play against.
That's like something that
Saw
John
who
QT's like
grabbed the orb on
really
as well.
added into Cypher
So they
plays
just
now at the
know that
moment where
Rays and the Gecko are not
he'll always
towards
have
that
a
B
trip
side
for
of the
after
map, and they can
plant
just
majority
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
time.
the drone with the dart
Bro, they
north
did that
side.
against us, and I swear
All
to
the
God, that
utility.
wire won them the game because we kept
You're gonna
running
see
into it on
another
A short,
B-side
and then
default here.
I remember taking a
And why not?
pause
You're going up against
and
a
saying,
Cypher,
guys, you have to
you're
break the
running a
wire
solo,
like
you
as
can break all
first
that
small
utility.
thing. And then the very next
If
round
you
we
break it
KO,
early, it
and then
opens
as the
up
KO
the
goes down, the wire
possibilities
comes back
for
up, and the
late
guy gets
hit,
2 kills
you know,
because of it.
especially if you go back and
The key is just to
take
not let them plant, that's it.
They've been running the
You
same
can't deal
idea at
with
the
after
beginning of the round
planting as
A. From
I mean, you
DRG
can
every
with
single
Sage,
time.
but
Yeah.
I mean,
And Boo's ahead
it's
of it
also
here.
kind of wishful
They
thinking.
throw, again,
Better
they throw the
to
flash
play for
over the top from Nick, and then Luke
the
and
denial.
Shion 7 take
You
the
play for
space to
Flood
grab
as
the
well,
orb
like,
to
cool.
control
Yeah,
the
yeah,
side
denial and
of
Flood.
the map.
That's it.
That was almost messy.
So first big buy rounds,
aggressive
Heretics create
trip
pressure over
for
towards
Benji
B,
Fishy in
question
B
mark, and then now they
It
go
allows us
to
to go
A.
back and take map control elsewhere.
Look, we
They're
put
gonna
the
re-clear
correct
this A side
rotations.
on Luke.
Virus Luke is playing a
He's
Here we
aggro
go.
angle.
right
yeah.
now.
This
Here
is
comes the drone. He
oh,
could get
you
punished.
might be
It's a
cooked.
good nade
Okay,
though.
Yeah, but is it
go
gonna be
away.
enough?
Whoa,
He
really-
went
free
to buy some
peek.
time. He went
He
for
did
the
his job.
reswing
Just get
there.
out.
Oh yeah, but he should have used that session to get out.
To
right?
get out, yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like
he
a
was
midway.
fine. He could have run out. The way the angle was, he was completely fine. He just repeat.
Taking his HP down low.
Yeah, the thing is, look how long. It always takes like 10 seconds after they break that side fight to go on ace. You always have time to go back and delay for rotations.
If he doesn't repeat, they win that round, by the way, because the team would have been here in time.
Yeah,
4v2 for the rest of the round. Nick and TZH with so much to do.
That's the thing about teams like this, like they have a first step correctly, then it's just these decisions individually that eventually cost you the round.
Yeah.
It's like the whole setup of the round was correct. Like it's okay to rotate to B when we do the pressure and one guy having the early information, but
gets him a little bit
play the
closer
rest
to
of the
equal
round
footing.
correctly too.
The problem is Nick is so far away.
Oh,
Oh, that's a nice opening though.
TZH gonna
is
do
this
it on his
winnable?
own, is he?
Oh,
Wait.
Time's running low. It's all up to Paddock.
Oh,
Nice
this-
flash.
whoa.
he's pretty bad to smoke.
So far,
Wow.
Wait, did they have time?
He was a monster.
No.
Was he
Oh
gonna
wait,
be
it's
enough?
close.
it's very close. He doesn't have it though.
He
Yeah.
did so much.
He needed to just smoke and insta tap it. And like,
Yeah, I need to do the smoke. I wonder if he hesitated when he like did the smoke out, thinking it was a default plan, and then realized
That's
it
what
was
he
in
did.
front of him.
No, he threw it to default because
Yeah.
that's what he pre-fired
Time
it.
was just too low.
John
Unlucky,
worked his way
actually.
through that entire retake by himself.
Hardik asked the important questions.
Such nice shots. I have to point out on the entry. Woo.
How do you feel,
I mean, he
Salah,
was
about
full
Hardik's
blinded
question and you're not
by
getting
the
mentioned?
Gecko flash.
That's
And
fine.
he still got the kill back sight.
There's a lot of
That's
go-to
crazy.
who are undermined and
A
not
new look
considered.
here for Heretics.
Listen, bros.
All
All I'm
that
saying is I
conditioning
beat Heretics,
on
bro.
the B side of the map,
Okay.
that KO
I didn't beat the
dagger
other
did
teams, but I
same
beat
for
Heretics.
every single round so far, but this time
Right.
they're all geared up
Let's
at A
see.
already.
Oh, one hero rifle. Hero rifles are actually so strong in this game.
Yeah, hero rifles
day.
are underrated. Maybe
Like,
not as
are-
much as on defense, but
Ryan's off
you
of
can
the
do
drone.
something proactive.
And it's also
Well, Luke
because
has
every
to get this
character has,
space.
like,
I mean,
well,
he's
some characters
sticking
have
around
like
for
round-winning
far too
abilities,
long.
right? So you can.
He's got 20
I know
HP.
you're a fan of our FX buy, right?
Yeah,
another
of
entry.
course.
And like the good thing about it, even if it fails and let's say you lose the eco, you still have enough money for 2 hero rifles.
Yeah. Like you can always do
Oh,
good damage.
Now they're taking these
Yeah.
sites. It's a great
Even
shot
more.
from Nick, but how much
Yeah.
more
The
can they
actual
do?
GOAT coaches in the chat, bro.
Nick
Bunker
takes
is here.
another. The swing
That's
on
actually
Patty
true.
overwhelms him.
That is actually the GOAT. That's probably the best
Bonka,
coach
what's
in the
up,
world.
bro?
Numbers the way of the
I
I'm
attack.
not even capping.
I'm just cashing
They
L's
gotta
here. I'm
scale up
watching the
and take
team
this
that
fight, which is
lost me my job and I'm
Remember, TZ
chatting
had
with
Yeah, it's a big day
previously.
losing for you.
Yeah.
Only
That's,
one with the
Bonker is
rifle.
actually at both of our
He
replacements somehow.
isolated
That's how
the
good it
site.
is. I'm not
Do you
even
reckon,
capping.
do you reckon Bonka got offered both of your spots?
As best as he can.
Bro, if I was Vitality on
I
I
would.
would.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude. Shot.
I remember talking to Vitality way before I got fired and saying, yeah, there's one coach who I would replace me with, and it was him.
I
He's
even
trying to bring
recommended
it back
Bonka
for
to
his team.
Same.
Yeah.
Showing his team that they
You know, he's
can do
coming
it.
and asking questions. Ask a question, bro.
I ask me a question in Swedish,
possible.
Bonka, you know, I want to feel some camaraderie, you know? I want to
Look
feel
at him
special.
almost dragging his team to the to a round win in the previous round. And
The
managing
Omens,
to do so
Omen's
this
kind of making it winnable in these rounds. Like
Yeah.
even the
Quick
round
Quick
before,
reaction
had a
from
chance to
TZH
win it.
after he gets
Oh
that
wait, he
first
won it?
kill.
We need to focus on the game.
In that
You
screen
didn't even see
here.
the
Oh,
clutch,
okay.
bro. This
Good
is
distraction.
the biggest round.
Okay,
Either fight that
but
he wants to
Bonka asked
take.
me something
This time
in
he
Swedish.
opts
He said,
for
"Can they say a
FNG
boof?"
Fishy.
He basically
Look
asking
at the
if you
crowd.
can bark
Fight
like
for
a
him.
dog, Salah.
They've been given a reason to be excited. They haven't
For
had
you,
much of
anything,
that.
bro.
Oh,
Luke in a different
Okay, let's
spot with
focus.
the
Oi, that
dominant
was
hand. Remember, he's
nice
been
though
playing
to get
A.
that. Oi, that was nice.
Oh,
there goes the op.
that's such a nice
and the
BD
KO
from
flash.
That was
Follow up.
sick.
like
They don't have
Miwash.
to decide. They don't have to deal with the Cypher setup.
Ooh,
Lukaku's
nicotine.
setup on the other side.
Damn.
Oh, but Nick,
Oh,
Damn.
that's it from Nick.
Hold up.
damn. We were so fast on
There's reason to
rotation.
believe.
Yeah, fast and rotate.
Yeah.
Yuta was good. Shots were nice. Okay, back to back.
It's a good
Crowder-
call.
Yeah, Crowder
Yeah,
getting
side
pumped up.
As well.
Wow.
I think that was
got ult.
Spacing earlier
that was a hard
crazy
read now
Heretics
playing the
for.
Cypher towards
And the
A from the
trading.
beginning.
It's just kind of been lacking
And
in
just
these last
having
couple of
people
rounds.
close.
Not
Yeah,
enough to press the panic
rocket
button
miss.
for sure. But look at this. This
Good
is
read
all
from
1v1s
DRG, but
from start to
man,
finish.
fantastic, like insane B rush with arrow.
The
and
fast
everything.
hit, yeah, the
Start
fast
to
hit
the
was
round.
nice.
The utility was great.
They got rid of the op.
Okay, they have
They
money,
managed
they
to
have
avoid the
ults,
Cypher
they're
utility,
against an
right?
eco. They're
That was a great
actually
start.
in
Even the
charge
KO
right
flash
now.
was perfect.
They win this eco clean, then they have
Yeah.
probably 3 rounds with these ults.
If
The
I were
showstopper
still
from
working,
Wu
I
just
would
didn't
steal that
connect
round
with
from
Battle.
Retix, by the
Ultimately
way.
forced Heretics
The,
to be on.
the
Oh, yeah,
fast speed.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe
I like that
first
they
eco
bring
I've
that out
seen
when
them
they can afford an op
be
as
on in
well.
this series,
Yeah.
which is crazy to say.
Okay.
Yeah,
That used to be our go-to,
position.
man. Like you play against an op, you just go fast
It's
somewhere.
also a different
Yeah,
approach
yeah.
from
It's just the
DRG.
easiest thing, 'cause it sucks at holding the
I mean,
fast,
they've
and
got
it
Luke
sucks at
top and B
retaking.
again, but
And you have a
a
two-step where you're
little bit more
denying the
invested
first
mid.
peak, and then you have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
recon for the second, like the falling back and the kill potential.
tap at the door.
It's
to
smart.
try to
And then you have a
strike
CNED who
as it
just
goes
owns you.
down, but no target
Yeah.
given. He's gonna fill in on the space behind it though. Did he hear that cam?
Yeah, I think he has a
Okay, so
good
question mark created at
idea,
least, so
but
that's
the cam is
2
there,
pass
and
and
they showed
rotate.
on purpose. They
Yeah,
showed- they got
DRG
seen
need
by the
to
cam on
do
purpose,
something to clear this out
'cause
soon.
Benji called it
I
out
mean,
for
this
them.
race has a good
So
angle at
that's
least,
why
so
they're
they'll
going back
Yeah.
to
be able
B
to come
now.
back relatively quick because they're playing
They're
in spawn.
assuming that
I
Yeah,
would
they're
prefer
gonna
he
rotate
have
towards
a
the A side
deeper
of the map.
angle,
Dude,
you know.
look
So
at Benji.
They're missing their window.
This is fine now because the rotate's coming. Oh my lord, what do you
Another
think?
clean flick out from Patty.
oh,
Paranoia.
Yeah, but still
straight,
fine.
And that's
Should
how
Omen,
get so much
all is an
info.
Omen here.
They've got to overwhelm, and they
Oh
managed to
no.
do so. Nick,
Wu
again.
actually misses the hook shot, brings out. Oh my
Oh.
lord.
God, you got Wood got the off.
Oh, I legged him.
Oh.
Did he leg him?
All
No.
of the momentum that they had very well could be
He
gone.
missed the shot, brought out the deagle, and still won
He
that
did one
actually.
time.
Do a 1v3, but it's just an op in the
Well,
hands of the
you
duelist.
spoke about, this was your fault, you spoke about keeping it clean.
Sheriffs
There is a problem
Yeah.
with A control, like once you
at the
lose it
feet
like
of
that,
Shield
it's,
7.
Fair
No.
play.
That was a
Like, if you
nice
don't-
overall
Thrifty
round
for
though
Heretics.
from Heretics.
And the desk was
Yeah.
talking about how Woot,
Brain pressure getting seen by
or
the
the
camera
coach
over
was talking
towards
about
A,
how Woot has been
and
known
then just
for his
straight up
chamber,
going back,
and
and
he
then
quit
the whole
did some, but
time
it's- he's on raise,
Benji was just commenting on
Look at
the
this.
camera
That's
as
not a
well.
hunter,
See,
that's
I
a
think he
sheriff.
heard him go off then
playing
on, right,
chamber
of the
on
camera,
raise
so they
right
knew
now.
that they hadn't seen them walk out of A.
I feel it's a mistake to have a sentinel on
There's
the
the
A site,
handshake.
right? So it's gonna be a bunker, and then the
So
information
cool.
gatherer, the jet,
Back up
is
two
not
for
taking a deep
Heretics.
enough angle to get early information, right? So
Yeah.
we're over
Shoddy buy
rotating to
for
a site
DRG.
where we have a sentinel, you know, against
And you
Eco.
look, a mid default this time, but Boo still doing this A side default, giving presence there.
Like again,
Dagger
small
will
mistakes from the
Connect onto B
duelist
main,
and the.
not on anybody.
Oh.
That'll cause Benji
How did
Fishy
Nicotine
to have
kill
to
that guy?
re-clear B main.
They just got out a flash from Nick and a paranoia from TZH mid.
Reigns.
It's a good low
Fish.
buy.
Heretics are still
Wait,
Wait, they
all over
gave
space.
Benji Fishy the op to go search and B. I actually like
waiting
that.
for
I mean, he's strong, searching B with all.
Yeah.
Fishy to get
I like
contact
this a
and
lot.
maybe get a pick. He breaks the cam.
Oh,
And
Wood.
it's so rare.
This is what I
to
mean
see
about top mid
Cypher
defaulting. This
offing,
is
so I
like
don't
even
think
just
DRG
this
will be
is
ready for
so.
this.
It just creates so much space.
Yeah, of course.
Just
But
playing
the,
like
the thing is how most not Dragon
But
Racer,
if
but
Heretics
how
go back to A, like
most teams
I
play
see that
default.
they're
We're,
doing right
we're
now,
taking the A control and just
he might
instant
have an
rotating
opportunity
and
there.
Yeah.
Luke has been
with them
playing
fighting
very
mid, right?
aggressive here.
This
That's
guy
what
couple?
Heretics will do.
But again,
Look
the
at how
triple
Gecko's
Whoa.
playing now.
Oh, he commits.
Oh my lord.
Oh my goodness,
He
he's
gets
playing
his
a little
one,
bit
but-
crazy.
The ult was cancelled.
T-Virus
They're still gonna
Luke.
find space A.
It's kind of like live yesterday.
Oh
the
my
paranoia
goodness, that
out,
was
Boo
some of the
fills
most
space.
mad stuff I've seen.
Getting further and further as a spike.
He really W keys more
Ultimately will
than
get sunk into the soil of
most
the site.
players. Maybe more than any player I've ever seen, and I watch Paper
Ops
X a
on
lot.
hands, Benji Fishy, Wood
Yeah.
finding space,
The
finding
thing
a
is
kill on
what
TZH.
Jimbo said about Pora. Yeah, if you have a player who
To
does that and
dissuade.
it works, it becomes so rent free in your head. It's so hard to play against.
Oh,
It's just too clean. It's just too clean.
Oh my goodness.
And
I mean, that
unfortunately, it
eco
feels a
round
lot like
is-
Icebox, where it's the heroics
it's a
that are
well
getting
played from
there,
Heretics.
The
one,
eco round
two
just lost them
rounds here or
everything,
there,
yeah.
but when it just gets to
It's the same as
simple,
yesterday,
like
the
Valorant,
Ulmer
where
round,
you're just
remember?
playing good
Against
good, and
Football
macro is how things
Just
are
one round
decided.
fucking
Oh,
Football
okay,
game.
Heretics are just
yeah,
rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Woot once more is having such a performance. He's sitting at 12 kills right now. He didn't connect with the Headhunter last time, but this time he
Jesus,
does.
bro,
and
look at him.
That nice little cheeky one tap on a Nick. That was beautiful. And for the side of DRG, I mean, they had man advantage into this round. But Xion 7, he kind of jumped the gun a little early there with that Thrash. It didn't get immense value. It didn't get as much value as it could have
Timeout.
gotten.
Okay, what do
It
we need
gets
to
broken
change?
right away instead. And
Everything.
that was the win condition for that retake. Yeah,
I
you're
feel they just go
outnumbered,
back
but
to
still,
their
you
default
have to be
with
disciplined in those moments and play as a unit.
As long as
Cypher
they
will be
don't
together.
over-rotate when
It doesn't always have to be
they
heroics,
lose A
especially
control.
when it comes to utility.
Or they
I just-
just hold
send
on to
Thrash
A
in
control.
alone,
The good
and
news is
expect
the
to win
camera
the
didn't
round.
get spotted,
There was no
like
follow-up
when
at
they
all.
did that
And
A
maybe
thing.
that's a
Wow.
conversation
I
that
feel
they're
like
having right
if
now.
I were
DRG
them,
for the
just
first time
just
out.
play the default, get the A control like we
map
always do.
and
Just
attempt to
race play a
slow
bit
things
smarter
down
than
and
just
collect themselves.
transition into the mid-fight, mid-round insta.
Yeah. That's the thing, if like
And I kinda wanna
the
see
Raze
DRG,
played a
like,
little bit different
press
over
the
towards A
matter
on some
more
of these
at A.
rounds,
Try to challenge Boo in the 1v1.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we're gonna. I
can
think we're
be,
gonna set up for it.
you know,
Yeah.
intimidating
We're
when a
probably
team
gonna
is
get
just
the A control and
headshotting
then
you
go
like
and
this, but
flash and
you gotta do
fight
something. You
mid.
can't just keep playing a passive line and falling back. Heretics
see.
know that you're playing that way.
Bro, Woot 12
So
to
maybe
5.
send
Yeah.
a lot of
There's a
players that
world
don't
where
use a lot
Heretics
of
just
utility in the early round
like do
to act
so
like it's a
good
Cypher
this
setup
tournament.
potentially. And then you
Yeah.
might be able to catch a player off guard. At
I
least
mean,
get the trade.
they're also so smart because they actually have like
But when
infinite
they invest
glitch
this
the
much
honeymoon, no?
utility into the
You
round,
never care
it's
about
the,
that tournament.
it's,
It's
the
so clean.
it's the Fnatic, the
Form
old
a
school
game plan
Fnatic,
of
where they were
how-
just
Yeah.
slowly changing
Well, that's
players
so
out.
true.
I will say,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
they're
a
just
slight
infinite
adjustment
glitch
here. What
honeymoon.
DRG
They
did, remember,
they
it's
can go into
flashes
every
over
single
top most
game and it's like,
utility
ah,
that
it
they
doesn't
used
matter,
there
guys,
was
don't worry.
refreshable.
I want to
They're
see when it
gonna
matters,
get the Dizzy
actually.
back, they're gonna get the
Like
knife back.
we're doing this first step
Minor
correctly. Look,
adjustment,
we took
but
A
an
control and the
adjustment
guy is playing a little bit better, but
He's like,
I'm
oh,
just
sorry.
taking mid
Who's
control.
been up
You
here?
look.
He's been up here so many rounds, he
died.
drops it just the right time.
I mean,
Oh my
I mean-
god, that's so unlucky, bro.
Houdini'd his way out of that situation.
how did he know? He just, the
He should
intuition
have
is on point for Boo
have,
right now.
He's a knower.
Nicotine to a knife Cypher for him.
We're gonna push back B. No trips up here.
If Nicotine had ult here, it would be insane.
All he has is the cam.
Oh, he did. No, push.
Knife will tag.
Yes.
Okay, he's going, he's
Yeah,
going.
yeah, he went.
And the hit
This is
will come.
winnable. Yeah, this is
Oh,
really good.
I mean, they
Yeah.
got 3 here.
Hold the
This is
line.
so good.
Yeah, nice.
This is
I mean, they're
what
holding
we
back
want
a
to
B
handle.
site. We're gonna give
I
them
mean,
that.
the thing is, the way DRG is
Yeah.
playing is actually kind of nice. They're just
And
making
it's
small
kinda
mistakes
what I
because they're
said,
taking
Boo took
space and
that
then
aggressive
over-rotating
line. Yeah,
correctly
he
on the
didn't get the
space. Like this
timing
round, they
on
were
Boo,
4v5.
but he gave his
They
team
didn't
all the
matter
info
because
that was
they were
going to
4B or
be
3B at
a
some
B
point.
hit.
So it
And
just
that's why
doesn't
they
matter.
had 3
they're
players
playing
that are
good.
geared towards that hit. And then just crossfires on the actual site.
Correct timing on the knife
And
as
that
well. That like
dagger
as
as
soon
well
as he
for
knifes them,
Kim.
there's no way
That
Heretics win
timing
because
was
they're just trapped.
perfect.
Like it's hard.
Heretics again
But yeah,
towards
just
that
it's
B
just
side of the
all
map,
about the
jumping the gun
information
too
on
early.
B and
They're
A
up
lobby.
man
I
advantage,
think
you
that's
got
the key.
half your
Like we
team
did
got
here.
hit by a dagger.
Oh, they get
This will
fast.
slow the round
Oh,
down.
this is the Heretics
We don't
round.
need
This
to give it
Heretics
KO
have been
right
doing
there.
this round for so long now. Just the insta flash go.
Is this the one that they did 50 times against Liquid?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
DRG
it's easy
slams
Hey,
to
down
that's
the round
nice,
once more.
though. Don't overheat.
Yeah.
Spike as well out of
The
reach.
thing is,
Bring up
this
the
round,
contact. Nice, guys.
Nice.
this round was very good with Neon. But
Yeah.
with this comp, it's harder
Yeah,
because
yeah, because it was a nightmare
Yeah.
playing against the Neon.
Like-
Nice. Perfect from DRG though.
Yeah,
Just
this is a good round.
Engagement from
Yeah.
Luke onto Woot there.
I think Phil DRG, if they have a
He was
decent
in his
attack, they need
lap.
like
Yeah,
one more round and
satchel right
they
into
can
him.
actually just win this game.
And when you satchel in like that, sometimes
now
the
a
bullets just
timeout
don't
from
connect.
Heretics, maybe just talking
There's
about
nothing you can do about it.
what DRG changed.
And the crowd is
Yeah,
finally
but they
alive,
need to actually like heavy
giving
push this
energy
guy
to
off the
DRG
bay.
as well.
Yeah.
And this rocket, the timing
Maybe
on it
do
was
my
perfect.
special and timeout in the eco.
Yeah, that's
Yours,
always the best, man. I love an eco
This was a
timeout.
great A fight.
Yeah. The only thing is it kind of screws with your win rate.
Yeah,
You know,
but,
people like
yeah,
to-
you become a stats coach player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like people are sometimes obsessed with
ass
win rate of the
coaches.
timeout.
Satcheling away.
The ass pass of
Paranoia will
coaches.
buy some time. Rian's the only one with rifle.
The coach is playing for KDA.
Really good damage
It's good,
done,
good
though.
adaptation now from Heretics.
Honestly,
We
from
realize
both
the
teams.
information in A, so now they force them back.
But we've
Oh,
seen
this is good
Heretics
from Heretics. Look.
already.
Yeah.
And
that
DRG
thrifty
doesn't
round
have a good comp
previously.
to re-clear this refight.
And
Look
Boo's
at-
keeping
Yeah,
his
this is.
space as
I
well.
mean, this is much better. So we're
We'll
talking
have
about the
something
fact
to
we
say
actually have
about
to
that
push
as
this
well.
guy off
You can
A.
hear all
Yeah.
all these footsteps.
Dude,
all
this
this
pulse
jumping
is
around,
so
and when this hit
strong.
comes in,
It's just a shame he has no one to
he should
watch
have a
anywhere
clear view
middle.
over the top of the smoke since he's playing on top of that market box.
Oh, ooh, he avoided the knife. Yeah.
Oh, it's a big flash.
Oh, if he gets that kill, it's actually so perfect.
Over eager.
Still has a rifle. Rian still has
Oh no.
Oh,
Falls at the feet of
oh,
Lukaku.
Kashu.
Oh, character, nice.
Okay, this is actually becoming very winnable.
Yeah,
Good.
3 in a row.
What else do we have as well? Okay, you give Gecko the skill.
And
You
position
tell
get
Gecko to
away.
run him down here.
Cam wasn't enough. The ult will say it all.
It was a good macro.
double
macro
swing.
Yeah, really nice.
To
Heretics,
close out
but-
the round. Nice from
Yeah, a
DRG.
good process and good setup as well. The Omen and Cypher combo is so
Making the
strong.
map competitive. Giving
I mean,
themselves a
DRG's also
chance
just rotating perfectly. That
to
KO, even though
potentially-
they didn't have the space, it was already rotating, by the way.
close this one out.
Yeah.
Like, look where the KO is as they're hitting.
In a nice setup here.
Lukaku has found so much success from that corner.
I wonder what made him
He gets that
rotate
first
because we
kill
were
at
still
mid-back
afraid of
back
A.
rounds.
Just the timing, right?
It has to
And
be
now it's gonna
feeding.
be
It
on
has to be
Heretics
like,
to
yeah,
call
this is too
timeout,
silent.
slow
I'm just
things
gonna
down
leave.
and see what the
Maybe
adjustments
Boo
have to
needed
be,
to
because
go in
for the
elbow and
majority
try
of this
to
half,
duel
it
the
has
guys
felt
a little
like
bit.
effortless Valorant. But something
To
happened on the
create bit more pressure, or you don't leave.
The thing is, it's so easy to tell though.
Yeah. Like sometimes you kind of need to leave a duelist. Like Energy did that. Like it looked super bad, but they sometimes left Demon 1 alone on A while they were rotating to B. But I think if you do it correctly, and you actually show himself a bit more, it's consistent to stay.
Yeah, exactly. They're
5 is already good enough for defense, they're saying in chat.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 is good enough. 5 is, if they win pistol, 5 is more than winning.
Making sure
I think
If they lose
Heretics-
pistol, it can get hard.
everything of that sort.
Heretics is a good
And
defense.
maybe putting a little bit more emphasis
That's
on the
also
middle
true.
area
No,
of
on
the
this map, that's also true. Heretics have probably the best like
I
sunset
feel like
defense.
they should have an
to
idea
be fair.
that DRG is playing
But if they get 7,
3 players towards that A
they
side
should win with
most of the
pistol. If they get
rounds.
6,
So maybe
fair
try to
game.
take
Yeah,
a
yeah,
timing
5
up
is
mid
enough.
early
You guys,
on
I don't know if it's stats though. You guys feel this is a defense side or
to
not?
punish maybe the
attack
right
slightly.
player comes back
It's
to
like,
it.
Attack.
it's
Yeah.
slightly attack.
Like-
It depends
like
on comp
It's-
as well.
So
yeah,
far,
it depends on
because
comps
it's
for
the east side of
sure.
the
But like a
map,
7, 5,
unless it was
6,
the
6
eco
maybe.
rounds,
I mean, for
for
us,
DRG, I feel like
when we were
Heretics hasn't had
playing
success as much
Viper Cypher,
on the actual gun
Omen,
rounds of
then it
DRG.
was very attack-sided, weirdly.
3 rounds
But
in a
when we
row
were
from the
playing
defensive
just the
side to keep it
Viper,
competitive,
no
to tie
Cypher, it was
5.
very defense-sided.
And this
That
is that
makes sense,
similar
though, no?
approach that we
Yeah,
saw
I
at
The,
mean-
the
the
beginning of
ciphers
game.
are so
Going
good
back
because
to
of the
what
early
works.
cameras. Like you get so much free map control sometimes from
Yeah.
just one
Shot's
camera.
not gonna catch the first trip. But we'll
Cypher's
catch
just
the
been
other
limited from
2
the game,
with 1.
unfortunately, with one shot
Nice.
there.
That's why Heretics runs the Sova on this map.
Okay, question mark at B.
Yeah,
We're going back
destroying
to
all
A.
the-
Let's see
Given the
how.
pause at Benji
But
on
look-
the
he plays
right
it.
side
Yeah.
this
But
time,
he's
they've
so.
done
I actually quite
so
like
many
this
other
though, that
rounds
he's just
before,
big balling this.
I mean,
that
it's
they're
really
allowed
good,
to
but
do
he
something
needs
like this and just
to
group up
Is he
A.
gonna
either
have-
get 2 or die, or
This is good
just
from
get
him,
the
though. He can get
information
first
and
contact and
just
get
If he
out
just
there
gets
with
info
this
and survives,
satchel.
then
He's
it's.
got
Oh
one.
no!
This is a one-way
Holy.
No!
1 HP.
And now
But
Heretics are gonna be
Omen
able
has
to
ult.
catch
Omen
the
should be
day
ulting here.
with pace. Yeah, Wood is 1
No,
HP,
I'm
but
just. He
there's
should
nobody on
have
the
just
site to fight
insta-ulted.
back.
this is
Oh,
Seven.
that's a
He
nice
should fall
flash.
back here.
Oh,
Just
that's
use
a nice
his
ult.
flash.
So,
He's sticking around
oh,
for
flash
way too
into
long.
Omen,
Almost
flash
getting
into
punished by
recon. It's
Benji.
kind of sick.
Still has plenty of utility to play around. Has the dizzy
I think
as
you
well.
can't
That's
be
the first
impressed
thing
with
that
a
goes up.
default standard
Shield
AX
7 on the
No,
swing,
that
but
was
Frax will
nice,
not be
dude.
used.
Everything's good. Timing's good as well. Recon lands after the Omen flash has cleared all the areas.
I know, I'm just a bit salty. Myself.
Now the spike plan, you see the cam coming out, seeing
That's
if
true.
they
You can
find
you
it.
can
Yeah.
take out your frustration here. It's fine.
Woo. It's time, and striking
Say,
when
you're
the
right, by
moment
the
is
way,
right.
yes. Double controller was always very attack-sided.
Finally
I
falling.
mean, if my team didn't do that Omen like
DRG
proper
with
flashes
a
like me, I
limited
would
amount of
scream at them, you
options.
know.
They're gonna have to
Yeah.
drag their way through this, and that's a big help from TZH.
Bro salty's exec don't look like that. Stroking Demon 1 has been actual demon in chat. He said I ate gravel earlier.
Last round before the switch.
No, I'm
Sean
not
Hey,
trying.
do you want mod?
Again, getting dropped.
Johnson mod.
Not getting value.
I'll let him be.
Retake once more.
Hell yeah, sorry, it was
Value.
cement. He said I
It
ate
would have been
cement.
so
Not gravel, so
fruitful
it's
for
fine.
them. I mean, TZH
I
on
feel like
these
this one way
retakes
kinda
and
screwed
Nick
over
on
the
the
race though.
retakes together
Yeah.
have done so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, but I mean, the timing
for
was just
DRG.
immaculate.
Yeah, the timing was
Just need
unlucky.
that little extra piece
His body
to
showing
close
as
out the
well.
rounds.
I wonder if he
That
has
could be
enough
that
experience
utility,
playing
or it
that
could even just
position
be
to
a
not
body.
like. Maybe they didn't scream this.
And
I
get
feel
it,
like
he's trying to even
there's
out
almost 3 rounds that
the
he's gonna
numbers,
feel
you
like
know?
he should have
Try
done
to
better.
get it even before they go
Like
for the
all
retake,
buy
but
rounds as
sometimes you
well.
can win a 4v5.
Oh my goodness.
Last round of the half, the Roomba already getting value.
Oh,
It popped in the face of Luke. He's down to 70 HP.
I mean, I like the DRG thing if it didn't show themselves and they just peek with a KO flash.
Remember,
Right?
Nick still has his
It's
ult.
actually a good setup,
He's rotated back B,
but
and of course,
It's the
Heretics are
classic.
rotating away.
Question mark over towards B into push off A again.
Yeah.
This time the Raze
Luke
isn't
did
here.
show
Let's see
towards the
how.
yeah.
east side of the
let's
map.
see how
I
Omen does
actually
it.
prefer
So I
the
think
prefer
Heretics
the
are
Omen
reading
in this
into this
position.
thinking that, okay, this might be
It's
a
actually
V-step
really
potentially.
strong
This
with
is-
Omen
this is like the
flash.
tens,
and
yeah,
hit.
10
Throw
just
rotations
takes
over.
And this time the
I mean,
drone
Boo
will
will
get
do it
value
on their
because that
defense as
nade
well.
is not
Like
there.
this is literally what
So
Boo
they can
does.
actually push back DRG from elbow.
He's
from
basically
that
the
main
anchor that's
area.
gonna be in this
TZH wasn't
position,
spotted,
taking
the
info
turn
and
didn't go deep
TPing
enough,
away.
now he's taking a aggressive
Yeah.
angle. This
I mean, it's actually better than having Raze there. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
surprised
No,
that Raze
boss man,
isn't
don't
there.
push this.
Wood has been so
Oh.
good. And now with the ult online,
The thing is,
Josh,
DRG
you
played
tried
macro
finding a
ways not
window,
bad
and yeah, he got
actually.
his
It's just
one,
these
but the
micro
spacing
mistakes
is
they
bad.
keep
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, it
He's
is.
able to trade back.
It's basically they get the information, just how do they act once
I mean,
they go back to A.
Nick
macro wise, I would
Hughes
say they
is
actually kind of play better than Heretics. It's just Heretics are better players.
in a 2v4
So,
attempted a
unfortunately,
retake.
and it can happen. Or they're more experienced, let's say. They
And a
play
trip
nicely.
I feel
to
both
the
teams
post
doing
flag.
nice macro-wise, right?
Funneling them back.
It's like
from
denying
spawn.
all the information
A
on
flash
B,
in their
destroying the
face,
trips, and then
second
going back A
soaring
is like
Everything's
totally
in the way.
viable thing
Luke
to
has
do.
no choice but to just just waltz his way forward.
And you would say here, have you heard about the T-Virus Luke Ram?
Walk into the crossfire.
Oh.
Walk into the gunfire.
T-Series?
A 1v3, but the onus is on him. He can't sit back and wait for the fight to come to him. He's got to go. A little bit of leg shown from Benji.
Yeah,
7-5.
to go on again.
And a kill found. But time will
That padding.
expire as the kills
Yeah.
come
What is-
through a 7-5 half.
I'm sorry to be
Wait,
stupid.
Heretics.
Your chat is very adamant.
Feels like a
I
lot
ate
of
cement and
opportunities left
Play-Doh
on
as
the
a
table
child.
there.
But what does that one
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, it
Logic.
may have
I
slipped
don't know
away a little
spoons or
bit for Heretics,
utensils.
but for the side
Logic,
of DRG,
Logic
like,
on
they
score
actually
Valor,
are
bro, you should just
warming
ignore
up
him,
and getting
man.
more
Like,
comfortable on
he's
the
the
stage.
biggest
What?
troll. He's the
Players are
biggest troll you
stepping
can
up and
get.
hitting some really nice
I don't even
shots.
know what that means.
I mean, the chemistry
You should ignore Logic, man.
on that half was awesome. The retakes that they had.
You guys
was
got
great.
nothing good to say.
I mean,
You
a
guys
way
think
better showing than
7-5
last
is a good
match.
scoreline
We'll see what
for
the
Dragon
Domestics
Racer?
about that first
If
half.
you,
They would
7-5
if you
against
go-
Heretics. What do you guys think?
They have, because they have the Gecko KO, they can snowball quite a
Honestly,
few
I
rounds
couldn't
with the
agree more.
ults.
It does feel like
They've,
DRG is finding
they win
themselves
pistol.
a
If they lose
little bit
pistol,
of
it's
a
over.
second wind here, which
That's
they're
actually
certainly
one
gonna
thing
need,
I
otherwise
noticed.
it could have been
I
a
don't know
very
if you
quick
noticed it from
2-0
West
in
watching, but
favor
from
of
playing
Heretics,
scrims.
but we'll see what happens in that.
Sunset,
Yeah, I
like
think we saw
attack is so
DRG actually
snowbally with
winning
rules.
a few rounds
Like,
there,
Yeah,
not
it's
just
big-
off the
big-
hero play,
yeah.
but
Usually when you
also
lose
the
from
first
map in
map of
scrims,
the
it's
series.
because the
Team
team
Heretics
got
is
an
actually
ult
getting
and then
shut
they
down on some
snowball
of
and
their
get
side hits
ults,
over towards
and
We're calling back
like
into these
obviously
late
it's
round hits, and I
true
think
for every
DRG
map
had
in
great
Valorant. Like I
synergy to
feel like
stall
on
them out.
Sunset
Yeah,
this is
exactly. I wanted to
especially
show
true.
a little
you
bit
know.
of a round because
But it's hard to
exactly what
like.
you're saying, right? We
It's
saw
hard to
some
hold on to
adaptation. We heard their
B
coach
when
talking about
Free,
when
what's
we
up?
just
how
can't
they
be with
read
rules,
onto
you know.
things. Benji Fishy got me
Yeah.
up here. This is something that he also did in EMEA, even from the attack, just to get that first kill. But the
Yeah,
read from
Gecko
DRG
KO Raze is
is
also the
correct.
biggest snowball
Even
comp
though
in the
Rook
game.
in this
in this
position
map.
has been, a little bit
Raze
hit or
and
miss,
Breach and
the read
That's
is
all you
correct,
wanted,
and the
threw
way
some
that they
attention.
delay
What the
and
hell's
gather
going
the
on?
information onto what's happening next. The moment that they know that Benji Fishy
Salas
has
voice
pushed
sounds
onto
like a
him, they know that he's alone.
magnificent and
They know
lush
for a fact
lion's
that he is the
mane.
one
Wow,
creating
now I
that kind
feel
of pressure,
bad.
especially if he's with the operator.
what?
And then the kills
Salas
just
voice
fall
sounds like
through
a
from the
Muslim.
positions that they were
Ah,
able
see, it's
to
positive
defend
'cause I
this
called them out
side
now.
time and
I
time
turned
again.
from
So yeah,
negative
the
to positive.
preparation is there. Now, is it going to be enough when they swap us?
I mean, this will be a
It's
good
gonna
body
be
view
tough, but
for
something
Dragon
they do
Racer
have
though.
behind them is
Yes.
this crowd. They are really coming alive for this DRG squad. I think we've seen a lot of people show out already to Master Shanghai, especially to support these Chinese squads. And I mean, you've got to talk about it, right? I'm not a huge believer in like the crowd debuff of having a crowd against you being a big negative, but I do think.
So yeah,
the
how
crowd
comes you
buff
never
is
did
great, though.
the
Getting
like
to
desk
have
work?
that
Is it 'cause you
motivation,
prefer
that
streaming?
extra energy
Yeah, I
around
just
you,
prefer
and also
streaming.
getting to play at home can really
Just-
add to the
it
comfort.
just,
But with Heretics up 7-5,
It just
this
makes
will be
more
a very
sense.
tough one,
Like build
and
up your own
Heretics in a
brand,
good
obviously like
position
have a
to
good
close
channel.
out.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and
Like it
swap
just,
these
and I
sides,
just
see
prefer
what
it, man.
DRG's
I also
game
did
plan
like
is.
all of
Can
my
they
other
force
jobs before
this match, or we're
coaching,
gonna send it
like
back over to
involved
Dragon
me
Baby
traveling a lot. So I love being at home
Thank you
because
so
it's
much,
something that I
GB.
haven't
Yeah,
done
think
for
the
like
crowd may help. I think it may
15
take a whole
years
lot more
plus
than
or
just
something.
that, though. It's been a
Yeah.
competitive scoreline.
I mean, you're your own boss as well.
But
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
it really
but,
feels like Heretics were in control of the vast
The
majority
traveling
of it.
for me is
Up to here on defense
yeah,
now.
you know when you qualify for all the
DRG
events and
choosing
stuff
to
and
explore the
the
middle of
amount
the
of
map.
travel and it's actually
lot
quite
That
of
was
tasking.
that was so clean the way he
3-4
broke,
of
no?
them here.
That was I almost didn't register that
An
one.
interesting buy from Luke to
I mean, it's
invest
good
into a
scouting
Sheriff.
from they
Normally
know
we
the
see a
camera.
lot of raises on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
attack
because they
side, you know,
always use this
trying to
camera.
go for
They
satchels
use
to
that one, or they
close
want
the
use the
gap.
one on the opposite wall.
especially when you're
We
entering
always
the
have
Always
site,
shock
time.
dart lineups just for beneficiary.
Yeah.
At least, you know, a ghost and a Roomba to clear out some corners. Just very confident.
Oh, look at the rotation.
his
So you
aim
see,
right now, but
Boo is always going to
Yeah,
be the guy, and they're
He's
always
gonna
going to
have to
rotate
invest
off.
a nade in order to break this trip.
Like
But
if you
goes
look
for a
at
wall bang on
KC,
it.
KC kind of plays the same,
might
but their
get
rotations
punished.
are even
He
faster
has
away
to
from
shoot
me.
it right now.
I mean, he's got help. Surely someone's holding him while he tries
The
to
thing
clear
is,
it.
I
It's
feel like KC
unreal
never.
nade.
So does the utility. Nick's the first to
Okay.
fall. There's the value
Oh,
coming out from the Sheriff. It gets a little
Oh,
messy
you
at
have
the
to
end
get
there.
the
He will
kill. Come
fall.
on.
Ah.
Dude,
What?
4-0
Oh.
pistols, they can't catch a break.
The thing is, they might actually get
Just when it
snowballs
looked
here,
like
but
they
this
had
was not
space.
a 13-5 type beat.
That nade from
But
Luke
look
just
at the rotation. So it's
isolated
like they
everybody
break
Yeah,
the
else.
they were
camera.
all over it.
So it just
Like they break the camera at
fights were just
B.
not
Like
in the
what
favor
will
of
that
DRG.
do? Of course,
And
that
yeah,
will bring
Luke
rotations
did a
to the
really
B
good
side.
job getting a couple kills with that
And when you hit
Sheriff,
the
but
B, well,
it's
for
just
people there, you know, it's
too much.
The thing is, the difference between Heretics and
Especially with how
KC.
Heretics
KC don't
played
play
that
site. They would have
scenario.
played
I
more
mean, they
spawn and just
fought
played insta
together.
retake, you know? Whereas
This Heretics roster
Heretics
looks
just fight.
so good.
Heretics won't let you plant.
Yeah.
Casey just runs around.
They're playing such clean Valorant. DRG
It's
was
like,
back to the ropes here.
like Liggy said, you break this
Still a
camera, you
sheriff
create
in
the
the hands
question
of
mark
Blue.
and pressure, and of course people will rotate to that side, and you still hit it on that
He
timing. It's
mentioned that he found a little bit of success in the previous round. He got his one. As Xion7 gets us a little bit closer to having his ult online.
Yeah, the problem with buying a Sheriff in this round, though,
Yeah.
is that there's an outlaw on the
Is
other
Narrate
side.
the best player in
Marines.
KC?
So when it comes to the gun round,
I mean,
Yeah.
define,
I mean,
de-
that's a
define
one-shot
best, though.
kill.
Everyone is good at their role. You know, like,
Man
Narrate
on a
wouldn't be the
solo
best
mission.
smoker or
look
the
at
best
all the
ideal.
utility from Heretics.
I mean,
Shot
maybe.
darts, mollies.
That's
You'll
pretty
be
unreal
very
reflex.
That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
that was a very political answer, but yes, he's their best player. I
And
would
this
say that.
guy.
I mean, oh, of
and
course,
then
of
they're
course. I mean,
He
No,
wins.
with 1v5 does, okay, come on.
I feel like you're just salty.
No, we weren't even mad. Like, we know it's your rate. Like, it's fine, you know, it's okay. If Magnum was doing it, you know, then we were getting mad. But wait, what is happening? Ah, nothing.
Nico, it's a Nico cleanup.
So far in this series, Heretics hasn't had to really worry about lurks at all.
Is Leo the best player in the world? That's a good point, actually. You guys give me your top 3 best players in the world.
Yes. Leo, Aspas, Leo, Aspas,
They have no reason not to stack the side.
I would say no, just because I think Leo has a specific role and a specific playstyle that like you can only have one of Leo in your team. If you would duplicate him 5 times, it wouldn't work, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bro, he also just single-handedly won Fnatic. I'm not gonna say single-handedly,
Okay,
but
okay.
the dude just decided they were gonna win that tournament, and they won it. Like that is.
I always thought Leo was very similar to Xiao in our team.
Yeah, yeah. But like Leo, this tournament that they won, it was legit just Leo saying, "We're not gonna lose this tournament."
Oh, Emily's in chat, yo.
Inevitably would be the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, ask Emil. He felt it. Like Leo said, "We're not losing against Liquid," and they didn't lose against Liquid.
Yeah. Okay, actually, when we I can't reveal it, but let's just say I scrimmed with Leo in the past, and the guy makes 0 mistake. He's the only player I ever tried out who just does everything correctly and just insane. He's so good.
He also has like the
mid crunch.
Oh yeah, this is the classic. I missed, but this is classic what Heretics always does.
Do mid crunch on their bonus.
Yeah.
But in guns as well, they always, if no one does pressure on Navy, just transition into mid and just punch it and fight. Every time. It's literally the whole game plan and it's super strong.
But he's looking the wrong way.
Yeah.
Finally spots Boo, and it's a foot race. Boo will get back A. And Nick decides to re-explore mid. The door shut in his face. Options limited.
If he goes for Boo here, I could see the world he wins this. But that's a very good
That is an insane recon. By the way, the timing of that and everything is so powerful.
Play.
Nicotine from Dragon Racer.
Unfortunate. Yeah, it was a solid defense from Dragon Racer.
We talked about this a little bit
like
on
we happy about that.
Yeah, maybe they've kind of
Heretics has such a good understanding of the timings on the map. Look at this. You see the Omen flash as well? Oh my god, that's so good.
The best
you can't let this happen though. That's the fact that if you don't touch A at all,
yeah, you gotta pressure that fast.
It's like you're always gonna die in mid. Like you give him no reason to like the guy standing left side of A and just Omen flashing mid without any pressure on him.
Yeah, it's that in the open.
And that's why you see the reclear utility come out in mid. And then that's all she wrote at that point. I mean, very similar to the last round.
Like even now, look, there's...
You're gonna see Heretics probably.
That's why I kinda dig the Viper comp sometimes, because you can have a passive pressure on A all the time.
Yeah, that's literally what made our one strong in my opinion. It was safe. It was like the passive pressure you have there, you can just play the whole map.
The deep Viper smoke.
Yeah. Like it just forces you to keep 2 there or keep 1 plus a wire, you know?
I mean, you guys have some pretty cool wall on defense as well.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, this kid.
He's so good. He's been farming.
Actually makes me angry. How good he is.
Yeah, the fact that... Okay, I'm not reveal too much, but...
Oh yeah, I'll say I'm pretty sure I had him before everyone else.
No, I had him before everyone else.
Okay, everyone had him before everyone else, but he's...
this Heretics roster.
Can't even be mad. He made the correct decision, Doombros, by not joining our teams.
Yeah.
The third kill. This one was the most impressive.
It's so funny when they first played their tournament, everyone was like, because everyone was asking, being like, are they just going to keep Patty tank? And I'm just there being like, guys, Wu is unbelievable. Like, even though Patty's done good, like, Wu is just so unreal.
To be fair, and I think this is a Neil and Weber thing, so respect to them, I did not expect them to do that good after they put Wu in. I thought there would be a drop-off period and then they would come back, you know? I didn't actually expect them to just carry on being that good.
That first week when they got back, though, I can't remember who they played. There was a lot of individual bailout on that. The transition was impressive still.
Yeah.
Gonna have to have that. It's gonna be rotating stars.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just, to be honest, I really just didn't expect them to do as well as they did when they put him in. I thought they would have to like relearn a bunch of stuff, but it's just a fair play to Neil and Weber because they.
I think you would pretty motivated
I think
he was like
DRG
watching,
needed to have
probably
a little
watching
bit
our
more of a
streams a lot
spread
and being
default.
in the
Maybe
team even
pressure
when they
that
couldn't
A
play,
side
right?
of the
So
map a little bit.
I mean, the thing is, we had
Was it
a
Liquid?
similar
So far,
situation
Boo,
with
he
Trek.
really hasn't had to worry about it at
But
all.
we,
The
like, to
only
be fair to
time
Neil and Weber, they did better
DRG
than us
shows
at playing,
somewhere
just slotting him in, you know?
is when they're actually committing to the area of the map, committing to the site.
Evan got
no
roasted
need
in the
to
chat
even
already.
worry about that
Oh
A
yeah,
side
it
of
was
the
it was
map
you guys
at
that they
all.
smurfed,
There's
no?
no conditioning, there's no misdirection.
Is that-
No, it was,
DRG
but I
needs to
think
try
they
to
played their
push them
first
off
game
of
with
these
Woot against
aggro
Fnatic
lanes that
and
they're
won,
getting.
right?
No,
Yeah,
no, no, it was.
what was the
Then maybe go
bind
back
game
towards
that I
mid.
was thinking of? The bind game where like Woot got like
But
3
again,
kill,
no
like
one's gonna pressure
3.
this A
That was
side of the
Liquid.
map.
That was
that
Liquid.
Liquid as well?
Yeah, the first game
Just
Liquid,
have so much
we
info
played
on
was
the round.
Liquid.
So that
Unfortunately,
was
no.
it Sunset into bind?
Yes, it was bind into Sunset.
God, they annihilated them on Sunset,
They
man. Oh
they
my
smurfed
god.
them, I remember.
It's a bit unlucky though,
be fair,
because you
Woot
can't
is
do
posted up
scouting
there
anymore
with
when
the
we have a new
showstopper.
player, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like
that's true,
Heretics.
that's true.
Heretics Classic, we just
You better not
glorifying
your brother,
scouting.
respect that.
Yeah, I really respect how you were there, Pepper. That's actually
You got his
that's,
back,
that's
man, you
blood
got his
right there.
Other areas
That's
of the
blood.
map is the camp, and that's like their safety valve right now.
Yes.
The only thing that makes them feel like they can head back.
And
Okay,
Doug,
let's see,
if their
focus
intention
on
is
the
to
game.
bait out that
They take
utility
B low
and think that
control.
they're going B, you
Guy
don't
eats
need
the
all 5
KO
players
knife and
in the
destroys
main
Vec.
there. You
No,
can have a
don't
more
destroy the
spread
cam.
default.
But look at
I
the
mean, Woot could've been
rotations,
all the way
it's like-
pushed up on this
I
flank
hope
already.
Ekal is the guy. Yeah. Carlos will destroy this shit and then great.
They're trapped in mid.
As they have been the last couple of rounds.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Omen flash. Honestly, they take the
Away
Omen
from a
flash
little
out of him.
bit
It's not
further
too
back.
bad.
But we step
Not
we
gonna
step
connect
back.
and
30
just
seconds,
land
they're gonna
and then
reclear A and go all the way up to
Oh.
site. Oh, it's so busted, bro. He has an
They,
ult.
they,
Difference from how
they
he
have to
plays
run
this
short
to
here.
Luke.
It's a
He
good
It's all
call.
about the KO knife.
He rotates away.
Okay, yeah, they had to run short there, by the way.
KO
Unfortunately.
knife.
Oh, and the ult.
Oh, god, he insta pop it because he knew the KO knife was
Oh.
coming.
They can't win. There's gonna be no time.
They're all here.
I mean,
Ah,
it's
it's
a
a
good call.
disaster class.
It's just
Yeah.
They
bare
can't do
no.
anything.
In that situation, they have to run short, by the way. They can't go elbow. They have to just go up short and try and stop the rotates as they're coming in.
Imagine
This
if we
is
had a
what
Sova,
happens.
so we could just shock dart this
When you
shit
just
in
5-man
and be
group
faster.
up and you don't have a
You
spread
know, we have to use a
default on
nade
the
for it.
map.
We have to like
You don't
spend
give
all this
yourself
time.
the
Well,
time to
same thing as earlier, 7 chances.
rotate all the way around. You have to clear too many things because you don't have the info on the opposite side of the map.
Oh,
The
is
truth
the
a lot
pink
of the
marker
problems
coming
that
up?
we saw on the
Yeah,
ice,
it's
the
out.
attack side of
Oh
Icebox
no,
from DRG are
that's a
showing
bad sign.
their ugly heads again.
Yeah.
It's the same.
That
it's
is
same
the
issues.
sign that you're about to lose the game when
Yeah,
Sleepy brings
yeah.
up Pink
Unless,
Marker.
unless you're playing Liquid and we're
Yeah, okay,
11-1
buddy.
up or something.
Oh
Bet you can't aim
my
anymore,
god,
right?
bro. You bailed out your brother and then
Maybe
you
he
just
just
chuck him
doesn't
back
need to.
in. That's insane,
That
dude.
might be more accurate.
Oh, Woot.
Oh, this kid.
Woot's doing
Actually
plenty
dropped
of aiming
25
for the
fair
rest of
play.
the
You
team.
managed
Where's
to
the
talk
knife,
about
though?
the 11-1 and the Sunset game in the space of 5 minutes.
Not
It's
a lot
crazy.
of utility to follow up or
Xion 7.
Oh god, the nade is
Xion
huge.
2, but it's not gonna matter.
You
That's
get
a
it,
good
wait, wait,
volley
wait.
from Nick, though.
Bro, Nicotine is actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's fragging out pretty heavy. His
Uh,
util's been
Spike
good.
in hand.
If they want a chance, they have to
Managed
win this round.
find Safe crossing.
Okay, thank you for that.
enclosed
Coach.
onto the site.
Yeah.
If they peek this left side, they're
But
gonna get rolled.
at least they have the spike
Oh,
here. Well, at
fortunately.
least they had the spike here.
Bro,
They had some decent stuff.
Woot
but-
fragged out heavy.
Real silver lining that they
Yeah.
had there.
Yeah,
I
I mean, it
decided-
was just lost on defense with the race stuff, really.
They,
Towards
they,
it.
they, they played really good, but if a Turkish kid is going to come to 25, there's not much you can do about it.
And